Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss with you Ingmar Bergman's Smiles of a Summer Night. Ingmar Bergman's Smiles of a Summer Night is not a typical Bergman film that deals with the usual Bergman themes like psychological, spiritual, and existential crisis, suffering, and struggle of humans. It is a film based on multiple extramarital relationships or adultery. Couples in the film are attracted to other males or females, and the relationships are fragile. In this film, as Bergman vividly shows, human desires challenge existing formal relationships. He pinpoints the void in those relationships, and when the gap widens beyond repair and rejuvenation, these relationships are bound to fail, bound to collapse. Humans always strive for freedom. But Smiles of a Summer Night, first time, became a big hit for Bergman internationally. And the film established Bergman's name as a major international filmmaker worldwide. He shows that human desires can't be tamed under the structure of formal relationship in society. If those are not strong enough, if humans are not satisfied and contained, those will eventually fail. Humans will exit the formal relationships and enter into a zone of illusion and uncertainty. And exactly in that zone of illusion and uncertainty, extramarital relationships are formed, adulteries take shape, and then normal, regular human relationships seem to be fragile. Those collapse, those fail, and then normal human beings suffer. They try to renew, but it is not possible to renew. If something is not strong enough, fragile, futile, then that is bound to collapse over time, and that exactly happens in Smiles of a Summer Night. In the film, Henrik is in love with his stepmother Anne, 19-year-old. She's 19-year-old. But she is not happy and content in her 2-year marriage with Egerman. And she is even reluctant to consummate her marriage to Egerman. And Henrik and Anne elope with the help of Petra and Fred. Lonely Egerman finds solace in stage actress Desiree, with whom he had already broken off and is believed to have a son. Petra flirts with both Egerman and his son Henrik, but finds true love in Fred. Count Karl Magnus Malcolm falls for Desiree, but then reconciles with his wife Charlotte. In Smiles of a Summer Night, Bergman dissects male ego. When Count Malcolm sees Frederick Egerman in Desiree's house, he simply orders him to get out. When Count Malcolm sees Egerman with his wife, Malcolm's wife Charlotte, in the garden pavilion at Desiree's mother's estate on the midsummer night, he invites Egerman to the game of Russian roulette, in which he defeats Egerman, but both are unharmed as the gun was loaded with soot. So Bergman brutally shows how male ego affects normal human relationships. And Fried explains that midsummer night smiles three times. First time in between midnight and dawn for the young lovers, which is directed to Henrik and Anne. Second time for the fools and jesters, which is directed to Petra and Fried. And third time for the lonely, sad, dejected, sleepless, lost souls, which is directed to Egerman and Desiree and Count Malcolm and his wife Charlotte. It looks like apparently an erotic romantic comedy, but there is a dark theme underneath the apparent subject of the film. It shows typical human behavior. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. But that does not mean that it does not exist. It pretty much exists in the modern world, in society. I think you have seen this film, and if you have not, please see this film. And request goes again this, please support my channel, subscribe and press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you and bye.